Welcome to the Uzbek Cup Live weightlifting event. I'm your host, Richard Mason from Canada, but we have athletes gathered from around the world, some of the strongest athletes in the men's 67 kilo category. They'll be competing against each other in real time via webcams and the worldwide interweb from their homes, their training centers, wherever they can grab weights and a platform and get ready to lift. This is the men's 67 kilo A session. These are the athletes. Representing Azerbaijan, Aliyev Murad. Representing Saudi Arabia, Siraj Al Salim. Representing Uzbekistan, Adhamjan Ergashev. Representing Uruguay, Federico Franca. Representing Papua New Guinea, Morea Baru. Representing Kyrgyzstan, Elzar Tayrov. Our technical officials for this session, representing Kazakhstan, Olga Solovyeva. From Japan, Junichi Okada. And from Australia, Lily Koffa. We also have a backup referee in case of an incident with technology. His name is Milan Mihailovic. He is from Serbia. Our timekeeper and our marshal is a gentleman by the name of Bowen Stewart, also from Australia, and he will be chiming in if required because of technological failures. As you can see here, these are the A group athletes. We had a very good group of B and C group athletes. You can see their results in the lower part of that scoreboard. That gives you an indication of what these athletes are up against in their first attempts. We're going to call our first attempt. Representing Uruguay, the first try in the snatch in the 67 kilo A group belongs to Federico Franca, Uruguay, 100 kilos. Tayrov, Kyrgyzstan, be prepared. You're next. Our first lift belonging to Franca is a good lift. 3 white lights, good lift from Uruguay. Our next athlete requesting 105 kilos, representing Kyrgyzstan, Elzar Tayrov, 105 kilos, first attempt. He'll be followed by Aliyev, Azerbaijan. That is a no lift on the opening attempt of Tayrov of Kyrgyzstan, 105 kilos. Our next athlete requesting 110 kilos, representing Azerbaijan, Murad Aliyev, 110 kilos. He'll be followed by Baru, Papua New Guinea. Aliyev's attempt at 110 kilos is a good lift. Good lift, Aliyev. Now, 112 kilos. Heading to the other side of the world, Papua New Guinea, 112 kilos for Morea Baru first attempt in the 67 kilo Group A session. He'll be followed by Al Salim, Saudi Arabia. This event is to promote the real live and worldwide participation of athletes from the safety of their own homes and a celebration of the country's independence. Uzbekistan Weightlifting Federation. Uzbekistan is 29 years of age. Baru, almost 30 seconds. Morea Baru, Papua New Guinea, 112 kilos, first attempt. No lift for Baru at 112 kilos, no lift. 120 kilos now being requested. First attempt, Saudi Arabia, Siraj Al Salim. He'll be followed by Ergashev, Uzbekistan, at a heavier weight. Al Salim, no lift, 120 kilos. Our final first attempt in the men's 67 kilo category belongs to Adhamjan Ergashev, Uzbekistan, 140 kilos, first attempt in the snatch. Three white lights, good lift for Ergashev at 140 kilos. As you may have guessed, with this competition being completely online, we're doing things a little bit differently. We're working in a round system. So just before each of the rounds start in the snatch and the clean and jerk, a 30-second clock starts. We're in that time now. That's the opportunity for the athletes to make all their changes. Each athlete and his or her coach gets 2 changes. Once the attempts are set for the round, each athlete will lift in turn with the weight going up. And once all the first attempts are done, a 30-second clock will start for the next round. And the athletes are always reordered within the round so the weight goes up. Our lightest weight requested for the second round in the snatch is 105 kilos. So, Uruguay, Federico Franca, 105 kilos. Franca's lift is a good lift at 105 kilos. Our next athlete is Elzar Tayrov, Kyrgyzstan. He missed 105 kilos on his first attempt. Now he has another try. 105 kilos, Elzar Tayrov, Kyrgyzstan. Baru next. No lift there for Tyrov. He has one more attempt to come in this snatch. 112 kilos, the weight, Papua New Guinea, Morea Baru. This is his second attempt at this same weight. 112 kilos, Baru, Papua New Guinea. Aliev, next. That is a good lift for Morea Baru, 112 kilos on his second attempt. 115 kilos being requested in Azerbaijan for Murad Aliev. Aliev's our next athlete with 115 kilos. He'll be followed by Al Salim of Saudi Arabia. Aliev, good lift, 115 kilos. Now, 120 kilos. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Siraj Al Salim, second attempt. He'll be followed by Ergashev at a heavier weight. A good lift from Saudi Arabia and Al Salim. Our final attempt in the second round of the snatch belongs to Adhamjan Ergashev, Uzbekistan, 147 kilos, attempt number 2. A good lift for Ergashev, 147 kilos. Once again, we're going to start our 30-minute or 30-second chance for the athletes to make any changes. As this is an unusual weightlifting competition, many of the rules still apply. Each lifter still has 3 attempts in the snatch, 3 attempts in the clean and jerk. The heaviest successful snatch is added to the heaviest successful clean and jerk, and that decides the athlete's total. The best total gets the shiniest of metal. The largest total wins. But after that, this is a different experiment and a fun way for our athletes to get a chance to still lift in a time of social distancing and restrictions on international travel. As you can see, Ergashev in the snatch portion has a 7-kilo lead over the 140 kilos put up earlier by Luis Mosquera of Colombia. Round number 3 begins with 105 kilos and Kyrgyzstan's Elzar Tyrov. Third attempt, Tyrov, to be followed by Federico. A good lift for Tyrov at 105 kilos. Loaders are putting 107 kilos on the bar. In Uruguay, the athlete Federico Franca. This is his third attempt in the snatch. Morea Baru, Papua New Guinea, next. No lift, majority decision, no lift for Federico Franca at 107 kilos. 120 kilos now, the weight. Papua New Guinea, Morea Baru, third attempt in the snatch. He'll be followed by Aliyev, Azerbaijan, same weight. Morea Baru, 120 kilos. No lift. Morea Baru, 120 kilos. He finishes the snatch portion with 112 kilos made on his second attempt. 120 kilos, still the weight. Azerbaijan, Murad Aliyev. This is his third attempt. Al Salim, Saudi Arabia, next at a heavier weight. A good lift for Aliyev at 120 kilos. 124 kilos now. Saudi Arabia, Siraj Al Salim, his final attempt in the snatch. Al Salim, Saudi Arabia, 124 kilos. Ergashev, Uzbekistan, next. No lift. Al Salim, 124 kilos. 151 kilos now, a 4-kilo increase for Elhamjan Ergashev, Uzbekistan, our final athlete in the snatch portion of this session. 151 kilos, Ergashev. No lift for Ergashev at 151 kilos. He finishes the snatch portion in first position with 151 kilo or 147 kilos made on his second attempt. As you can see from the scoreboard, Ergashev has a lead in the snatch with the first position, 147 kilos, followed by, from the previous group, Luis Mascara, and then Jonathan Munoz of Mexico with 130 kilos. The clean and jerk is still to come, so these athletes still have a lot of an opportunity to prove what they can do and put themselves into a gold medal position. Now, so far we've been going through these meets and having a little bit of a break and talking about the culture of Uzbekistan, maybe interview people with weightlifting. But this is a very special opportunity for us to welcome you to the competition. This opening ceremony is to welcome all to the first Uzbekistan Independence Online Weightlifting Cup. It was in August 31st, 1991, that Uzbekistan declared itself a sovereign state from the Soviet Union. And this is the 29th anniversary of that declaration, and we'd like to congratulate the citizens of Uzbekistan. It is that independence that the Uzbekistan Weightlifting Federation has chosen as an opportunity to invite the world of weightlifting to celebrate. The Uzbekistan Weightlifting Federation is hosting this all-online event with athletes gathering from all around the world. Athletes and officials are participating from 30 different countries, including Australia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Bolivia, Canada, People's Republic of China, Colombia, Ecuador, Honduras, Kazakhstan, Kiribati, Kyrgyzstan, Latvia, Mexico, Moldova, Nauru, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, Nicaragua, Peru, Poland, Puerto Rico, Romania, Saudi Arabia, Spain, Ukraine, United States of America, Uruguay, Venezuela, and of course, our hosts, Uzbekistan. Thank you to all of the countries for participating in this competition. This meet would not be possible without the support of the Uzbek Ministry of Sport and other partners who have joined in. The Asian Weightlifting Federation and the International Weightlifting Federation are proud supporters of this opportunity for athletes to participate. And to bring remarks on behalf of the International Weightlifting Federation, please help me in welcoming the President, Ursula Papandreou. Welcome.
Thank you. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear athletes, coaches, and weightlifting fans, first of all, I would like to thank all of you for participating in this first online International Weightlifting Cup dedicated to the Independence Day of the Republic of Uzbekistan. I think that such online competitions will motivate many athletes around the world to continue to train and compete even harder, even through these difficult times of the pandemic. It should be emphasized that the action strategy developed by the government of the Republic of Uzbekistan has 5 key areas of development. The second of which is the development of sports in the country. This clearly shows that sport is one of the main priorities in the direction in the development in Uzbekistan. I would like to express my deep gratitude to the Ministry of Physical Culture and Sports of the Republic of Uzbekistan, the National Olympic Committee of Uzbekistan, and especially the government of the Republic of Uzbekistan for their support and hard efforts in organizing such a large-scale world weightlifting tournament. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, and the entire Uzbek people, as well as all weightlifting lovers, on this dual holiday, the opening of the first international online tournament and the upcoming 29th anniversary of Uzbekistan's Independence Day. Na всем сил и здоровья.
Thank you, Madam President. Now, from our generous host, Uzbekistan, we'd like to ask to come to the podium the General Secretary of the Uzbekistan National Olympic Committee, Oybek Kosimov.
Acting President of International Weightlifting Federation, dear athletes, coaches, participants of today's competition, and distinguished guests. I am very happy to welcome all of you at the opening ceremony of the International Online Tournament Independence Cup of the Republic of Uzbekistan in weightlifting. Nowadays, we are witnessing a complicated situation related to the coronavirus pandemic all over the world, including Uzbekistan. Despite this, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Mr. Shavkat Mirziyoyev, and the government of the country paid special attention to the development of sports, providing all the necessary conditions for athletes, supporting them and giving the opportunity to practice and train at their house. Certainly, on such a days, athletes have an even stronger desire to participate in such competitions and achieve victories. Considering this, our country has taken the initiative to organize and hold an international online weightlifting cup on the event of the 29th anniversary of the independence of the Republic of Uzbekistan. The government of the country supported this initiative, which once again confirms that it's paid great attention for the developing of sport in the Republic of Uzbekistan. Let me take this opportunity to express my gratitude to all the participants of the tournament, representatives of the delegations, as well as the International Weightlifting Federation, which provided great support during the organization process of the tournament. With the Tokyo Olympics postponed for a year, we all need to be united, because when we work together and organize such competitions, we motivate our athletes for further victories. Taking this opportunity, I wish all the athletes good luck and success in the upcoming competitions. Let the strongest win. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you. That was the General Secretary of the Uzbekistan National Olympic Committee, Oybek Kosimov. Now, we're going to be joined by the first Deputy Minister of Sport and Physical Culture of Uzbekistan, Ravshan Ermatov.
Assalomu alaykum, aziz yurtdoshlar, sportchi va trenerlar. Barchangizni xalqimiz uchun eng ulug' va eng aziz bayram O'zbekiston Respublikasi mustaqilligining 29 yilligi arafasida o'tkazilayotgan og'ir atletika bo'yicha O'zbekiston Respublikasi mustaqilligining 29 yillik kuniga bag'ishlangan onlayn xalqaro kubogida ko'rib turganimizdan behad xursandmiz. Bugungi kunda muhtaram yurtboshimiz Shavkat Miramonovich Mirziyoyev rahbarliklarida mamlakatimizda jismoniy tarbiya va sportni yanada ommalashtirish, aholining barcha qatlamlari orasida jismoniy madaniyatni yuksaltirish, qolaversa, xalqaro maydonlarda vatanimiz sharafini munosib himoya qilib kelayotgan sportchilar uchun barcha shart-sharoitni yaratishga jiddiy e'tibor qaratilmoqda. Ayni paytda mamlakatimizda og'ir atletika sport turi bo'yicha 8,5 ming nafar yurtdoshimiz muntazam shug'ullanib kelmoqda. Shundan 434 nafari xotin-qizlardir. Trenerlarning umumiy soni 264 nafar bo'lib, og'ir atletika sport inshootlari soni 120 nafarni tashkil etadi. Kattalar va o'smirlar o'rtasida jahon chempionlari Akbar Jo'rayev, Nigora Abdullayeva, ko'plab nufuzli musobaqalar sovrindori Adhamjon Ergashev, 3-o'smirlar yozgi Olimpiya o'yinlari sovrindori Dalera Davronova, Osiyo va jahon chempionatlari sovrindori Farhod Sobirov kabi sportchilarimizni bugun O'zbekistondan tashqarida ham juda yaxshi tanishadi. Quvonarlisi, O'zbekiston terma jamoasi a'zolari 2021-yil Tokio shahrida bo'lib o'tadigan yozgi Olimpiya o'yinlariga 4 ta yo'llanmani qo'lga kiritishga juda yaqin turishibdi. Bu esa yurtimizda og'ir atletika sport turining yaxshi rivojlanganligi hamda o'z an'analariga ega ekanligini ko'rsatib turibdi. Bugungi kunda murakkab sharoitda yurtimizda sportning og'ir atletika turi bo'yicha O'zbekiston Respublikasi mustaqilligining 29 yilligi kuniga bag'ishlangan onlayn xalqaro kubogida dunyoning 32 mamlakatidan 150 nafarga yaqin mahoratli sportchilar g'oliblik uchun bahs olib borishmoqda. Ular orasida Olimpiada va jahon chempionlari Zulfiya Chinshanlo, Qozog'iston, Luis Maskera, Kolumbiya, Li Wenwen, Xitoy kabi nomdor sportchilarning ham borligi dunyo sport jamoatchiligida musobaqaga bo'lgan qiziqish qanchalik yuqori ekanligini ko'rsatib turibdi. O'z navbatida musobaqada vatanimiz sharafini Adhamjon Ergashev, Akbar Jo'rayev, Muattar Nabiyeva, Kumushxon Fayzullayeva va Tursunoy Jabborova singari umidli sportchilar himoya qilishga bel bag'ishlagan. Shu fursatdan foydalanib yana bir bor barchangizni O'zbekiston Respublikasi Jismoniy tarbiya va sport vazirligi nomidan muborakbod etib, musobaqa davomida barcha ishtirokchilarga omad yor bo'lishini tilayman. Endi ruxsatingiz bilan O'zbekiston Respublikasi mustaqilligining 29 yillik kuniga bag'ishlangan og'ir atletika bo'yicha onlayn xalqaro kubogi musobaqasini ochiq deb e'lon qilamiz. Jimini bo'ladimi?
This concludes the opening ceremony, and the competition has now been declared open. Now for the men's 67 kilo Group A session, clean and jerk. We have our first athlete requesting 120 kilos for his first attempt. Federico Franco, Uruguay, attempt number 1, 120 kilos. Tairov, Kyrgyzstan, next. Franca's lift, good lift. 3 white lights, all in agreement that that was a good lift for Franca. He has 120 kilos now. We're moving to 125 kilos. Elzar Tairov, Kyrgyzstan, first attempt in the clean and jerk. Tairov to be followed by Aliyev of Azerbaijan. Elzar Tairov, Kyrgyzstan, 125 kilos now. Good lift for Elzar Tairov at 125 kilos. Staying with 125 kilos, Azerbaijan, Murad Aliyev, the athlete. This is his first attempt in the clean and jerk, to be followed by Morea Baru, Papua New Guinea, at a heavier weight. A successful lift for Murad Aliyev, Azerbaijan, 125 kilos. Our next athlete requesting 145 kilos from Papua New Guinea, Morea Baru, first attempt in the clean and jerk. Baru to be followed by Al Salim, Saudi Arabia. Morea Baru, 145 kilos, attempt 1. "30 seconds. Morea Baru, PNG. It looked like they were working around some technological problems, and they have done it. Good lift. Morea Baru, and 145 kilos in the books for him. Next athlete representing Saudi Arabia is Siraj Al Salim, 150 kilos, attempt number 1 in the clean and jerk. Ergashev next. Al Salim, that is a good lift for Siraj Al Salim, Saudi Arabia, 150 kilos. Our final athlete to make their first attempt in the clean and jerk, from Uzbekistan, Adhamjan Ergashev, 173 kilos. Ergashev's lift is a good lift. Good lift at Hamjan Ergashev. That concludes round number 1 of the clean and jerk in the men's 67 kilo category. Ergashev is our overall leader. He has passed Mascara into first place with that lift of 173 kilos. As you can tell, this is not your traditional weightlifting meet, and as not all the traditional rules are being applied, we've had to make some modifications. One of them is that records set at this meet, a world record, a continental record, doesn't count as a continental record. We've only got referees seeing this from one position. We don't have a lot of the infrastructure that we normally have to verify a world record, so we are not recognizing world records. And this event cannot be used as a qualifying event for any other event like the Olympics in Tokyo coming up in about a year's time. This concludes the changes. Hopefully all of the athletes got a chance to get them in before that 30-second expired. We're going to call Uruguay, 125 kilos, Federico Franca, second attempt in the clean and jerk. Tairov, Kyrgyzstan, next. No lift for Franca on that attempt at 125 kilos. He still has one more attempt that belongs to him. 130 kilos, please, now for Kyrgyzstan and Elzar Tairov. This is his second attempt. He'll be followed by Aliyev of Azerbaijan at the same weight. Tairov now. No lift for Tairov, no lift from Azerbaijan at 130 kilos. Correction, that was Kyrgyzstan. Now we're headed to Azerbaijan. Murad Aliyev, 130 kilos for him. No lift for Tairov. Now Aliyev, 130 kilos. Baru next. That lift is a good lift. Good lift for Aliyev of Azerbaijan, 130 kilos. Next lift, 150 kilos from Papua New Guinea. Morea Baru, this is attempt number 2 in the clean and jerk. Al Salim, Saudi Arabia, next at a heavier weight. But Baru, Papua New Guinea, 150 kilos.
Can you see him?
Yes, we can see him. Please leave it. It's good.
That is a good lift for Morea Baru, once again proving that ingenuity can win out over failing technology, and a interesting way of trying to get the video to us, and that is a good lift for Morea Baru. Congratulations. Next athlete from Saudi Arabia, 159 kilos, Siraj Al Salim, over the bar. Ergashev next. A good lift for Siraj Al Salim, 159 kilos. Last lift of the second round of the clean and jerk of the men's 67 kilo Group A session is Adhamjan Ergashev, Uzbekistan, 183 kilos, 10 kilos more than his last attempt. Ergashev. Ergashev's attempt is a no lift, 183 kilos. He has one attempt to come back to. Once again, we're in our 30 seconds where the athletes can make their final changes to all of their attempts. At the conclusion of this men's 67 kilo A session, we will have a medal ceremony recognizing the best totals in this 67 kilo category. Right now, it looks like Ergashev is setting himself up for the gold medal position. Luis Mosquera of Colombia is still in second place from the B or C session, and USA's Ryan Grimsland, also from the C session, is right now in third place with 291 kilos. Those numbers could still be touched by Ergashev, Morea Baru, or Siraj El Salim. The changes are over, 125 kilos being requested. First attempt in the third round for Uruguay's Federico Franca. Tairov, Kyrgyzstan next. Franca, no lift, Uruguay, 125 kilos. Next athlete is requesting 130 kilos. From Kyrgyzstan, Elzar Tayrov. Elzar Tayrov. That is a no lift for Tayrov, Kyrgyzstan, 130 kilos. We're going up 6 kilos to 136 kilos. Azerbaijan, Murad Aliyev. This is his third attempt in the clean and jerk. He'll be followed by Morea Baru, Papua New Guinea. Good lift for Aliyev, a proud day, a 6 for 6 performance, not a missed lift, including 120 is his best snatch, 136 is his best clean and jerk. That's a 256 total. Our next athlete, representing Papua New Guinea, Morea Baru, 155 kilos, his final attempt. Al Salim, next. Baru, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Morea Baru, Papua New Guinea. Once again, a good lift, Morea Baru at 155 kilos. He finishes with a total of 267 kilos. Saudi Arabia, 162 kilos. The athlete is Siraj Al Salim. This is his final attempt in the clean and jerk. Al Salim, Saudi Arabia, 162 kilos. Three white lights, good lift. Al Salim, Saudi Arabia, 162 kilos. That ups his total to 282 kilos, placing him in fifth position. One lift left, one lifter remaining from Uzbekistan, Adhamjan Ergashev, 183 kilos. There's a proud athlete. 3 white lights. Good lift at Hamjan Ergashev, 183 kilos. Closing out this meet, this 67 kilo session, with a good lift for the home country of Uzbekistan. Taking a quick look at the scoreboard, you can see that Hamjan Ergashev is in first position in not only the snatch, the clean and jerk, but also the total with his 147, 183, and 330 kilos. Let's take a look at some of the best moments of this, the 67 kilo A session. Those are some of the best moments of this session, the men's 67 kilo category at the first ever online Independence Cup for Uzbekistan. If we can take a look at some of the totals there, you can see that our first place, the hometown athlete at Hamjan Ergashev with 330 kilos. His best snatch, 147. His best clean and jerk, 183 kilos. Now, the other athletes in the top of this podium came from the Group C session. You can see Luis Mosquera of Colombia earlier lifted 140 and 170 to place him in the second position, followed by Ryan Grimsland of the United States with 130, 161 for a 291 total. Finishing just 1 kilo short of the podium is Mexico's Jonathan Munoz. A session athlete from Saudi Arabia, Siraj Al Salim, we just saw with 120 and 162 for a 282 total. Orlando Antonio Vasquez Morales of Nicaragua put up 278 kilos. Jorge Hernandez, 275. He's in 7th place. Morea Baru, fighting some technology issues, but the weights didn't seem to be any problem for him. The Papua New Guinea athlete placed in 8th place with 112, 155, 267 kilos. Jorge Sanchez, Murad Aliyev, Elzar Tyrov, Franca Federico, and Mateo Renteria of Peru round out the top 13 athletes. It's time now for our medal ceremony for the men's 67 kilo category. Our bronze medalist representing the United States of America, Ryan Grimsland. Silver medalist representing Colombia, Luis Mosquera. And gold medalist and Uzbekistan Cup champion representing Uzbekistan, Hamjan Ergashev. Now, the anthem of Uzbekistan. Congratulations to all of the medalists. And we'd like to thank you for joining us for the Uzbek Independence Online Cup. We have more sessions to come, including the women's 81 kilo A session that happens at 6 o'clock Tashkent time. If you want to watch any of this, all you have to do is tune into the IWF's YouTube channel, or you could check it out on ESPN Play or Uzbekistan Television. I'm your host, Richard Mason. Thank you for taking the time to join us. We hope you enjoyed the weightlifting.